Hello and welcome to Celiac.com news. Subscribe to our channel to get the latest celiac disease and gluten-free diet news. And if you have any questions, be sure to join the Celiac.com forum online at Celiac.com. And now, let's move on to the latest Celiac.com news. New smartphone with test strip gluten detection for celiac disease meal safety. Many people avoid gluten to protect their health. And for those with celiac disease, even tiny amounts can damage the small intestine. Gluten is hard to spot during prep and service, especially in restaurants and shared kitchens where cross-contact is common. A key gluten protein, gliadin, is tricky because it does not dissolve well in water and hides in blends with other wheat proteins. This study introduces a portable test that pairs a handheld strip with a smartphone app to quickly and reliably detect gliadin in real foods, helping diners make safer choices on the spot. The system works like this. A small food extract wicks across the strip, which has 3 lines that interact with gliadin in different ways. The operation line confirms the strip and fluid flow are working. If it fails to appear, the test is invalid. The eat line uses a competitive design, dark when gliadin is very low, fading as levels rise, and is tuned to be informative around 5 to 10 parts per million. The limit line uses a sandwich design, darkening as gliadin increases but weakening when levels get very high due to the known hook effect. Read together, the 3 lines form a visible code that places the sample in one of 4 ranges: very low, 0 to 5 parts per million, low, 5 to 10, moderate, 10 to 20, or high, above 20. That 20 parts per million threshold aligns with the level often used to label foods as gluten-free. Under the hood, tiny gold particles create the red signal when they collect on a line. They are coated with antibodies specific to gliadin, and the team optimized particle size, coating, and solution conditions so the signal is stable and specific. In testing against a laboratory standard method, the enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay, the strip and app closely matched results in the ranges that matter most for gluten-free safety. The eat line is strongest below about 10 parts per million. The limit line is most informative from about 5 to 20. Together they cover the practical decision zone. Results appear fast. First lines in roughly 80 seconds, and a clear app readout within 2 to 3 minutes. Reliability and specificity were strong. Repeated runs showed little variation, and trials across flours and foods, including mixes with milk, flagged only gluten-containing cereals, not naturally gluten-free grains like rice or corn. Real-world checks on burgers, pizza, salads, beer, and items labeled gluten-free revealed the expected highs for wheat-based foods and some surprises. Salads sometimes tested positive from dressings or bowls that previously held croutons, and French fries, often a trouble spot, sometimes showed contamination likely from shared fryers. Most items labeled gluten-free still fell below 20 parts per million. Packaged foods told a similar story. Across chocolates, candies, soups, crackers, and noodles, the portable system agreed well with the lab method, even at only a few parts per million. The companion app adds convenience by photographing the strip, interpreting the pattern, and logging results with date, place, and food name. Those records can be shared and mapped to build a community guide to safer dining. Strengths of the approach include speed, low cost per test, simple prep, and the ability to report meaningful ranges rather than a simple yes or no. Caveats mirror any rapid test. Results depend on good sampling, and very oily or uneven foods may need extra care. As always, one result should be paired with common sense precautions. Ask questions, avoid shared fryers, and retest when something seems off. For people with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, the significance is practical and immediate. This tool aligns with the 20 parts per million standard, delivers answers in minutes, and turns uncertainty into action, reducing accidental exposure, guiding safer choices when eating out, and growing a shared knowledge base of reliable options. To get the latest celiac disease news and information, be sure to subscribe to Celiac.com news. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.